Jenna put in a lot of work to learn both of those parts, because that's a really tricky harmony at the end. Part of what makes it so pretty is that it's kind of counterintuitive and it has some really interesting counterpoint going on. So it's a really hard song for one person to learn. And that just about concludes our segment looking back at the past 5 years. Now we're going to transition over to our new projects for 2025. But before we do that, a huge thank you to all of those people who lended their time and talents over the past several weeks to rehearse those songs, to record those interviews, and to make time for this event. All right, let's shift gears. We have new projects to announce, and this is what a lot of you have been waiting for. What are we gonna do next? Some of you might know about this first production since it's been in the works for the last couple of years, but here to introduce it, we have a special little teaser trailer to get us caught up on Waves of Adventure once again. Yes, Kraken is finally going to see the stage. We're going to be back at the Angelus, which means auditions are opening in January, right around the corner. We'll be posting audition dates and more information on how you can join the crew or join as a volunteer in the next few weeks. And yes, this is a direct sequel to Sirens, picking up right after it leaves off, with a lot of the same returning characters and some Easter eggs and throwback to the previous show. But if you didn't get to see that, don't worry, this show will still make just as much sense as a standalone adventure. Now for the really fun part, the first official demo song for Kraken, introduced and performed by newcomer Kelly Deleray.
About a year ago, I saw The Moon Witch. My friend Jenna was in it. I'd never heard of the Angelus, any performances, like true community theater. And then through word of mouth and other people that have worked with Taylor Productions, I know that they're really fun to work with. Super hands-on and helpful. And then she actually contacted me about this demo project she was part of and suggested I audition. And so coming in here, I was nervous, but then Levi was super caring, considerate, really sat with me on the notes I felt less strong in, and then also building the character development. It just felt really hands-on. I felt really supported. I liked the tempo of the music. I liked the emotion behind it, and I liked that it wasn't just a sad, sappy ballad. And it was looking to the future and kind of empowering for her as a woman to say, I'm going to take this man and I'm also going to go and do what I want, which is not typically something you see a lot of the time. Women, a lot of the time, I think, are so self-conscious about what is everyone thinking of me and my choices and what should I be doing as a wife or anything else. And she's like, I don't care about any of that. I'm just going to do what I want with the man I love and we're going, and who cares? I would love to audition. I think, again, the message of women in powerful roles is really important. I think as far as I've heard this one song and it's really fun to sing, and I can only imagine what the rest of the songs in the show would even sound like. How did she get to this point where she's so confident in her choices and what she's doing and not caring what anyone thinks? And I'd like to see the other characters fleshed out as well.
Can hear them, voices that call to me from the unknown, voices that echo from out on the coast, thundering whispers that call from a distant shore, a familiar roar, waves of adventure that roll out to sea, waves that will pull me in and set me free, rising and falling, only to rise again. This is where I'm meant to be. Can you hear the call? Will you answer with me? Answer the call of the sea. No time to waste, for there's much to be done. Pick up the pace now, we'll both have to run. just to catch up with the plans that we've always made. Caught up on the waves, haul up the anchor and cast off the line. Take a deep breath as we leave our lives behind. Never go home again until we're ready to. I want to be here with you, and if I might say, you were well worth the wait. We can go anywhere, figure it out along the way. Can you feel the waves rise and fall again? With every new horizon, I'm where I want to be, and I am unafraid as long as you are right there with me. We can make our mistakes, we can do it all wrong, just as long as you're here.